Alright, you guys ready for 10 minutes of gameplay? Because I'm ready for 10 minutes of gameplay. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for 10 minutes of gameplay. So I'm going to enjoy my 10 minutes of gameplay and then play something else. Because as awesome as this game is, they want you to only play it for 10 minutes every 12 hours. Damn it, I'm going to enjoy my 10 minutes of gameplay. Oh, it's worsened right now because you need to do this event to get her gear, and the best way to do it is to just keep fighting this boss. And the boss takes like a minute to kill. It's like 90 seconds per run, pretty much. Case in point, he's getting destroyed in body art. The 10 minutes of gameplay is quickly depleting. Hopefully I get paid today. I can spend some cash on Pinnacle of Combat. Looking forward to that. You know, I'm tempted to just spend like $10 on this later today and just buy as much stamina as possible. I'm tempted to do that. So once I get done with this event, I can actually play the other parts of the game. It's just right now, it's unwise to do that. You really should be spending your stamina here. New record. Fastest clear time yet. I'm not even using optimal gear on her. I'm using Using gateway gear. It's gonna be a while before I can get her other gear. Soy. Running low on gameplay here. Was there one? Yep, already out of gameplay for today. Like I said, 10 minutes. Gotta level up today. Actually, I got 68 stamina. Can go a little bit. Can do 2 more runs. So I'm not cashing on this again until I might not even do it tomorrow. Actually, I kind of wanted to get back to DMC. These rewards are pretty crap. Oh, I got enough for another one. Nice. I just need one more, and then it's resonance I need to get. Alright, got like another 2 minutes of gameplay. Definitely miss KOF having like 9,999 stamina all the time. Greatly miss that. Don't miss much about that game, but that is one thing I miss. This game really blue balls you with the stamina.
弱い。私もいけます。
俺は負けねえ。お前ら含めて粉々にしてやるぜ。俺は負けねえ。
私もいけます。私を見た者弱い。
了解。出撃だ。
私の力はどう？存分に楽しいの？
Alright, 90 more seconds of gameplay. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, I don't even have enough cards to do that. Well, actually, I think I could do Warzone, huh? I think I could still do Warzone today. That gameplay went fast. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I've got maybe 8 more minutes more of gameplay, so let's do it.
私を見た者は深淵に消えるのよ。深淵に飲み込まれろ。目標捕捉。 私の力はどう？存分に楽しむ。私を見た者は深淵に消えるのよ。遅い。深淵に飲み込む。弱い。私も行きます。遅い。私を見た者は深淵に消えるのよ。少し興味が出てきたわ。深淵の豪華で全て終わらせてあげる。私の力はどう？存分に楽しいの。私を見た者は深淵に消えるのよ。弱い。私も行きます。深淵に飲み込まれろ。豪華で全て終わらせてあげる。遅い。私も行くね。なんとかない。目標捕捉。お前ら粉々にしてやるぜ。私を見た者弱い。私も行きます。深淵の豪華で全て終わらせてあげる。遅い。
I'm enjoying my 20 minutes of gameplay on this before I have to play something else because the stamina doesn't last very long in this game. Hey, there we go. That was a good run. Got these missions. Done with this for today. This game is just really blue ballsy with the stamina. Most other games like this are fine. Just this game.
人気尽くす消滅
諦めた方が賢明です。
私を逃がさせないで弱い深淵の豪華で全て終わらせてあげる弱い深淵に飲み
ご命令を。
Ah, damn it. I hate those guys.
みんなを離れ
諦めた方が賢明です。
Still done. Crap run, though.
今回も完璧な車線でした。
深淵に私も行きます
ご命令を。
Get bodied. Deleted.
私の力はどう存分に楽しいの
Nice. You can auto clear this, can't I? Oh, no, you can't.
弱い私も行きます深淵にの
ご命令を。
遅い私も行きます
This guy turns invisible. Like, doesn't have a hitbox.
私を見た者は深淵に消えるのよ私の力はどう存分に楽しいの
Oh, not bad. That's all the gameplay for today. Well, for now anyway. I'll be able to play this again later. Probably in like the afternoon. I might pop on and try to get Kamui's weapon right now. He has a really crap weapon. Nothing? Yep, nothing. Nothing. Alright, well, that's it for this. Hope you enjoyed the, how many minutes of gameplay was that? About 24 minutes of gameplay, because I took a break to go to the bathroom, then I got some water, and then I had to check my analytics for payday today, so that took like at least 5 minutes. Yeah, about 23 minutes of gameplay, with almost double the stamina cap. This game really does blue ball you stamina. It sucks. So I could definitely play this a lot more if it let me. I'm not above just spending like 20 bucks to just grind through that event in its entirety. I'm tempted to do that. I'm not gonna do it tonight. I have groceries coming, groceries being delivered in the morning, so I can't be irresponsible with the money on my card right now. I have to make sure I have enough on the card to get the groceries. So that's groceries for the month. I need to get all that taken care of before I can do degenerate gaming shit. Alright, let me see. Remember exactly which memories I have. Oh, I'm only missing one. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely an adjustment from. It's definitely an adjustment from King of Fighters, which I quit playing. I quit playing recently. I actually uninstalled the game. I completely moved on. That game, you have like thousands of stamina all the time. It's kind of hard going to this, where you get really limited on how much you can play. Let's go through these one at a time. Get them all to 30. Oh yeah, I'm running out of enhancers. Yeah, I have none left in here. You never want to use 5-star memories. You only want to use 4 stars, because those are like crap drops. Standard crap drops in this kind of game. So like never really useful. I don't think I have any more in here, do I? 80k for one of those. That's a ripoff. I should be getting paid today anyway, so we'll figure out all the service game stuff. What do they even have that would give me more of those enhancers? This doesn't give any. And I'm not gonna cash right now. Nothing gives me enhancers. Except this. How much is 39? It's like $6. I don't want to spend that right now. Alright, well, she's just gonna have to make do with what she's got right now. I don't have the resources. What is the set bonus on this? Yeah, it's actually pretty busted for alpha. Alright, well, I'll have to wait until later on today. Unless I've got some in here. I don't think I have any. Let's see if I can harvest some from here. Is there anything? Well, I can't really play the game right now anyway. I'm out of gameplay for the day, so no biggie. Yeah. Yeah, it's best in slot gear for alpha. I finished the set, I just don't have the resources to max it out right now, but I have no stamina anyway, so I'm not really concerned about it. It's more likely I cash on this because I want to play this more again because punishing Grey Raven is fun, but you guys saw I got like 20 minutes of gameplay with like max over the max cap. You don't get to play it for very long. And this game has no stamina, so we'll probably cash on this instead. My neighbor's gonna be paying me, and she pays me in cash, so I can get a Google Play card and cash on that game some other time. Probably gonna cash on this when my money comes in, which will hopefully be today. Sometimes it's the 6th, sometimes it's the 7th. Pretty small small paycheck this month. Actually, very small. Barely anything. That's why I've been trying to like push my Patreon and stuff. Just the ad revenue is not really generating a lot. Okay, so they added a new legendary. This is what I'm probably gonna try to get later today. Apparently you can jump cancel that and redirect it like whenever you want. That sounds fucking awesome. Look at this beauty. I love it. I don't remember what packages they've got on here and how much they cost. This one is 24 chances. I don't remember how much that is in burger bucks. How much is 328 yuan in burger bucks? I'd be paying $10 more for 4 more chances, which is a shit deal. So I don't need the other stuff in here. I'll probably just buy 2 of these. Hope I get it. This is like crazy amount of money. I would not spend that much. Yeah, this one's kind of a ripoff. This one's actually not that... Oh wait, this is not a good one. There's another one in here, I think. Yeah, this one. That's actually not terrible. But it's prohibitively expensive. This channel has not been generating much revenue lately, so... Oh, I got 50 crystals. Nice. What's the criteria on this today? Oh, wow. That's actually pretty bad. I'm not gonna bother doing this today, then. Beowulf, Ebony and Ivory, and then the Force Edge are rated down. All lady stuff is rated up. Yeah, screw that. I'm not doing that today. I can't stand fighting this boss. I don't want to do this either. Event rewards in this game are pretty crappy anyway. You don't really get a whole lot for doing them. I want to see if the cross-server play works. Let's just buy one of these. Cheap one. Supposedly they added that. I haven't been able to touch this at all because somehow in making this really well-made game, they figured that having like hundreds of, like over 100 servers and no crossplay was a good idea. Alright. I don't know. I don't know why this doesn't work. I might just have to play that mode when they make the global version. I'm sure the netcode is horrendous anyway, and I'm on the other side of the planet from the native players of this, so I don't think I'm missing out on much. I'm sure I'm not. You get some pretty good rewards for doing it, but it's probably really laggy. Obviously, you don't get the joke. I'm not even going to explain it. You don't get the joke. I'm not going to explain it. Alright. The joke is that Punishing Grey Raven and Project Gotham Racing have the same abbreviation, so I changed it. And I had a friend in high school who loved Project Gotham Racing. It was a launch Xbox 360 launch title. He played the shit out of that game. He had a 360 at launch. Come on, give me the damn knuckles, please. Please? No, fuck off, lady. God damn it again. It really wants me to play this character. I'm getting annoyed, man. I wish I could just trade that in for something better. Fuck. That pisses me off, man. I got that again? Alright, well, I can upgrade one of these at least. I guess Force Edge for Virgil. Could be worse, but still damn annoying. It keeps giving me stuff for her. Doesn't give me anything for Dante or Virgil. Starting to really piss me off. I hope that's not a preview of what's to come. When I cash on this game later today. I hope it does not do that to me again. It's bullshit. You know, this money's probably better put towards Virgil right now. Dante's mostly maxed out. He's got all of the useful stuff. It's just a Stinger extension, Million Stab. I think I got all the good stuff in here. It's just taunting. Let's see. He's Virgil, he needs more power. Dude's gonna be a glass cannon. Some more DT. Alright, that was a better use of red orbs. Alright, well, that's pretty much all to do on here. I don't feel like doing the campaign right now. I'll be more inclined to finish the campaign on DMD when it's not 1:30 in the morning, and also when I have some more moves to work with, but I would be saving the money I get from this anyway. Be saving it because Virgil's getting Beowulf soon. I'm gonna try to save up. Although Beowulf looks pretty vanilla in this game from what I saw. I saw the leaks earlier today. It doesn't really look that interesting. Hopefully it'll be better later. Alright, well, that's it for service. I'd rather not do BP and DMD story until I have some more moves to make it interesting. It's gonna be pretty boring otherwise. Alright, what's next?
今日はいかがなさいますか。またいつでもどうぞ。
ああ、いらっしゃい。またのお越しを。
村木砦の戦いで敗走する信長を無事に逃がすため戦場にとどまった家康。
この乱世、私に何か。
バカ。
吉本公の命に従わねば我らに明日はない。何としてもこの騒乱を鎮めなくては。まずは前線で苦戦している味方の救援だ。皆行くぞ。城の守りも大事だが、吉本公の手前瀬名のことも守らなくてはな。
わしの出番だ。
あんたたちおじさまのためにしっかりと働きなさいよね。
吉本様の姪御がお目付け役か。
三河の民を傷つけてはならぬ。民を指揮する将のみ狙うのだ。
この混乱で城の守りは薄いはずだ。城内にあるお宝を奪って人儲けすんぞ。
野口が現れたか。ほっとくと厄介なことになりそうだな。
だから戦なんて出たくなかったんだ。
それまで。
受けてみよう。
民を傷つけてしまったか。家康様。
Fuck these guys, man. They're fucking massive hurt box. Wing.
もうやられちゃったの？まったく情けないわね。
懸命に戦いながらひどい言われよう。酒井殿、なんとも哀れな。
皆無事か。ここから攻勢に転じるぞ。
今川も俺に組みする徳川も我らが討ち取ってくれるわ。
開門。敵の増援か。反乱が大きくなる前に退けよ。
They don't even do any damage. That's what's weird about it. They don't serve any purpose other than just to annoy you.
さっさと懲らしめなさい。
None of the like elite peons in this game
様は勝手なことばか
are
り。
any threat whatsoever. It's just they're there to be annoying.
信長様のご命令により水産。
I'm glad that they tried to add more variety to the unit types besides just, you know, guys who stand there and don't fight you. I'm glad that they did that, but there's just like not really
弱小のくせに三河に介入しようっていうの。
these guys you just jump
公園
over.
も当てにならぬし、これ以上は戦えるわ。
You just jump over them like they're no threat whatsoever.
雲行きが怪しくなってきたわ。だけど
If they made them do more
この私が負けるは
damage,
ずないわ。
maybe it would make sense.
開門。織田勢が介入してくるとは。瀬名が心配だ。救援に向かわなくては。
Why are these guys everywhere?
邪魔者は退け
There's no purpose to them. You just jump over
開
them.
門せよ。今川に組みする者どもを駆
Boing.
逐するのだ。開門。
受けてみよう。
頃合いみてえだ。お前ら行くぜ。
あんなところに野口が嫌がったか。あいつらをのして南砦への道を開くぞ。
討ち死に。
何？
忠重がやられただと。こ
の城もいよいよ危ういか。
開門。この勢いに乗り岡崎城を奪え。
一応お礼は言っておくわね。ここからは
Yeah, but they don't do any damage. They're just
開門。
a nuisance. Like, what's the point of them? You're actually gonna put more diversity into the enemy types. They should actually pose a threat instead of just being annoying. That's all they fucking are.
勝家殿まで来てしまったか。
Look at this.
これは難敵
They
だ。
don't even do any
気づい
damage.
てる
They're
場合
just
じゃないでしょう。
obnoxious to
私も行く
fight.
からあいつを倒す
Put
の
them
よ。
everywhere just to slow you down. No purpose to them.
やったわ。少しは役に立つじゃない。
Literally just there to be obnoxious. That's it. It's one thing when an enemy is annoying because they're threatening, but it sucks when they're annoying literally just because they're annoying,
乱は収まるだろう。
and they don't add any challenge or like thrill to the game at all. It's just this enemy is here to piss you off and slow you down, and that's it. That's what all the elite units feel like in this. Because they have the attack frequency of a
今の
peon,
私は
so
今川の
I
将
mean,
として
sure,
の
if you
務めを
stand
果た
there
さね
and
ばなり
let
ません。
them, they'll do damage. But
全力で参ります。
you're better off just running past them or jumping over them.
戦っていられるか。我らはもう今川には従わぬぞ。
あの人敵方に寝返っちゃったの？もしかして私のせいじゃないわよね。
我らの狙いは岡崎城だ。行く手を阻むなら切り捨てるまで。
くそ、なんて守りの堅さだ。俺たちに勝ち目なんてあるのか。
I feel like almost all of the design in this game is just to piss you off. Like the officers having armor and taking out of everything. Doesn't make the game any harder.
これで少しは落ち着くだろう。
You can still build your character to the point where you just mash your S string and they die.
私も少しだけ見直したわ。あんたのこと。
It's like the fact that they have so much armor, they walk through everything,
こちらこそ
and then if you actually stagger them, they tech out of everything you do. It doesn't make the game more challenging. That's what bothers me about it. It really is just there to piss you off, and that's not good design in my opinion. It's fine if an enemy is annoying because they're challenging, but when you just put stuff in the game that just, like, it just makes it objectively less fun. I don't agree with that at all, and that's the problem with this game. There's so many anti-fun mechanics and none of it makes the game more challenging. This game is so easy. It takes no effort to make a character that can just beat chaos with, like, no effort whatsoever. But they went out of their way to make things obnoxious. And that's what makes the game so agonizing to play. I can't take any more of that game tonight. I'm sorry. Anti-fun mechanics and the terrible pacing and all the crap movesets. I wish that game was better, but I just wish that Basara was back. Stop making Resident Evil and Monster Hunter. Bring back Basara. At least one more game. And put it on PC and localize it. Can live without a Resident Evil or Monster Hunter game for 1 year. Let's give some other IP some love, please. But the Basara team is probably stuck making another 1,000 Resident Evil games, because there aren't enough of those already. And they can't even decide what Resident Evil wants to be. That's what's weird to me. It's like, okay, is it survival horror, or is it action, or is it survival horror again, first person? Like, which one is it? It's weird how they've been doing this thing where it's like every 3 games they like change it up, but the problem with that is it alienates the other two fan bases. You know, the people that want the tank controls and the fixed camera angles and stuff, and then the people who want the action. And I don't know. I don't get it myself, but I wish that they would like give us X9, give us X9 or Basara 5. Where is that? I don't know. They just don't put out that many games I really like anymore.
Bring it on!
Yeah, that's the issue. That's the issue, James, is they're there to slow you down, but the game is already so slow-paced because they talk so fucking much and it takes forever for the officers to spawn. And then when they spawn, because the game is so poorly balanced, you kill them in seconds. And then you're stuck waiting like a full minute for the characters to stop talking. Really, the only time it's ever worth engaging with them is if it's like on that map I just did, that level I just did, where they're blocking a path that you need to take constantly to complete the level. That's the only time. But the problem with it is the cooldown on the moves, the R1s, is so long. You don't want to waste it. That's what feels weird about how it's designed. It's like, why would I want to waste my R1 on enemies that don't pose any threat? They're just obnoxious. But the whole thing is, it's like they want you to use those. They want you to use the R1s. They want you to use the R1s on the elite units, but you never want to do that because they're on such long-ass cooldowns, and you can't do anything to make them come back faster. I don't know, Samurai Warriors 5 just feels so amateurish. There's some things about it that are great, but then, like, most of the mechanics just are so jank. I've played indie games like this that have better enemy design. Yeah, the game's so easy, so... Definitely one of the easiest Musou games I've played. There's no challenge whatsoever. That the game goes out of its way to prevent you from having fun. All the armor and tech outs that burst that the AI does, they don't make the game harder. They just take a lot of the fun out of it. Especially for people like me. Yeah, the enemies bursting it doesn't make the game more challenging at all. It actually makes the game easier, ironically, because it's so easy to stack damage in that game. They get to the point where you can literally just mash buttons and kill them. The fact that they don't get juggled just makes them take full damage. Not only does having all those obnoxious mechanics in the game, all the armor and the bursts and stuff, it doesn't even make the game harder. It makes it easier. It really feels like they got interns to make that game. Apparently they did. It definitely feels like it sometimes. I know, it just feels offensively... Just feels offensively amateurish for the only developer that's been consistently making those kinds of games for over 20 years. And I think that's what bothers me about it the most. Like, you guys have been doing this shit for an eternity. Why do you still have such amateurish design in your game? Like, you should have this shit down to a science at this point. But what ends up happening is they discard all the good ideas, or they put them in the collaboration games, which make more money. It's like if Capcom put Smash Brothers Brawl tripping in the next Street Fighter, he'd be like, okay, I'm glad you're trying something new, but you already had this shit figured out like 30 years ago. I understand there's a lot of pressure to like innovate with series that have been around for a long time, but some things don't need to be changed. Some things are completely fine the way they are. You could actively make things worse when you try to change them, and the changes you make don't even make sense. Like, a lot of the problems with Samurai Warriors 5. The clones and the moveset design. How the officers react to your attacks. Which is just, you know, like I said, just designed to piss you off. It does not add any challenge or depth to the game at all. This game is made by like a fraction of the people that made Samurai Warriors 5. Probably a fraction of the budget too, and this game handles comboing enemies so much better. You know, in this game you have a very strict limit on how much you can combo, but it's all about using the limitations you have and getting the most out of it, which is very interesting. And keeps the combat dynamic. But people who make action games these days think that, oh, they just need to break out of the combo randomly. It's like, no, they don't. Make an actual combo system with limitations that are interesting to circumvent and, you know, push to the limit. Don't just make them walk out of everything. Because nobody likes that. Hardcore players hate it. And then casual players don't understand why it's happening. Samurai Warriors 5 does not even, like, convey why that happens. It just does. You know, Basara has the 3-move limit that prevents you from spamming, but you can still do crazy shit. There's a lot of nuance to how that system works. Not just the AI is gonna walk out of everything, which really does nothing to improve the balance or make the game more challenging. I don't know, Samurai Warriors 5 just proves that, definitely not with Muso games, but with other genres like this, indie developers can do a better job. Like, I would not trust, like, the Sonic team to make this game. They got people who play fighting games to make this, which is why it has so many cool mechanics, and it's very satisfying to play, despite its flaws. Same thing with Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania is made by fans, pretty much. It's pretty much an official fan game, and it's better than anything Sega has put out officially in eons. Pretty much since, like, Sonic Generations. It's just with Muso, making a Muso game is beyond the scope of what an indie team can do, so we're stuck with half-finished, poorly designed games like Samurai 5. At least stuff like this gets good games made by indies. No, I disagree with that. People should always be given an opportunity to get promoted at their company. It's just they need guidance, and the Muso team at Koei Tecmo, at Megaforce, they need to stop discarding all the good ideas they have, because they've had so much cool shit in Muso games that's just like it just disappears. They don't use it anymore. Meanwhile, you have, like, more popular franchises like Call of Duty and stuff that, you know, they've been putting out the same game for, like, 15 years now. And they just keep iterating on it because that's what people buy. But for whatever reason, Muso's been around longer, and they can't actually seem to understand that some of the things they add are actually really cool. But they never stick. They're always just thrown away like they never existed, and I never understood why. It just pisses me off that they took so long to make Samurai Warriors 5, and it does such a shit job of being a good remake. It's a really bad remake. Objectively bad remake, actually. One of the worst, not remake, but reboot. One of the worst reboots I've ever played. Which is still, you know, it's not a terrible game, but for a reboot, you expect a lot more than the same combat system and a bunch of clones and movesets that only got worse. And I'm getting really tired of it, honestly. That's why I play other genres. It's like, just playing Muso is, it's depressing right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's very depressing. The Muso genre's in a shit state right now, and it's just hard to really be positive towards it. I can play it for like an hour at most, and I get really annoyed with it. It just feels like shit to play. I still have fun playing this, and I've been playing this for like 120 hours. I know I lose a lot of money not playing Muso, but you know what? I'm not really gonna put a lot of time into a Muso until there's one worth putting time into. And there hasn't been for a long time now. I don't subject myself to torture much on this channel anymore. I used to do that to try to grow the channel, as I just realized. I'm never gonna make the funds I deserve on here. For my mental health, it's better not playing shit that just makes me frustrated. Yeah, all the people defending clones, that really pisses me off, personally. Why are you defending the clones? The clones aren't the only bad thing about the game, but they are... For people who aren't super into the mechanics, it's the first thing you notice. I'm really tired of people defending clones in general. It's like, you guys just want the games to get worse. It's like, that's why they get worse, because you guys just accept mediocrity. I don't like to call it laziness. I'm sure the people making the game worked really hard. But, you know, they're not responsible for stupid decisions like that. Like, we're gonna give you, like, 13 months to make this game, and no money, and we're gonna crunch you to death. You know, they want to deliver a better product too, but decisions like the clones and stuff, those aren't... You know, the people actually making the game don't make those decisions. It's the suits of the company saying, this game's not going to make much money, so we gotta cut corners somewhere. But instead of, like, less CG cutscenes, it's always, like, half the cast is clones. Yeah, it's like people want the games to be mediocre when they, that's basically what they're admitting to. They want the games to not get any better. When they say stuff like, oh, the game, you know, the clones don't bother me and stuff. It doesn't matter if they don't bother you. They have to accept that it's a shit deal for everybody. Whether you're hardcore into the mechanics or not. And the 15 movesets they aren't even, like, created equal. They're not. Some of them, like the spear and the fists, they feel really lacking. Or they're just boring to play. And then you have the Ninjato, which is like super fun to play. It actually makes you feel empowered. You could just rip through the game. Like, who designed that weapon, and why weren't the other ones designed like that? They all had that same kind of quality and like unique gimmicks and stuff. Then having the clones wouldn't have been as bad. The fact that all the clones are there and a couple movesets they have aren't even that great. That's what really stings. Then you have the DLC. Look at the DLC for this. They added dozens of hours of gameplay, or more, depending on how much you like this kind of game. $8. $8 for all this. What do you get for $40 in Samurai Warriors 5? A bunch of maps and useless skins. Why would I pay for that? This game puts pretty much all the Koei DLC to shame. How much they give you. For $8. Crazy amount of content. Season pass for Samurai Warriors is like a bunch of cutscenes and some horse armor. I can't believe that season pass is $40 and it has like almost no content. Nobody gets decloned. Come on. They're capable of making good DLC, but they just don't do it very often. I argue the Dynasty Warriors 9 DLC was good, because it actually added quite a bit to the game. And it decloned a bunch of characters too, which is the best of both worlds. Maybe they think that if they declone the characters in DLC that people will get pissed off. It's like, well, too late for that. People are already pissed that their favorite character is either gone or has a clone moveset. Ship has sailed there. Aye, fucker. GG. Yeah, I used to get people coming here and say they didn't like the games I'm playing and ask why I'm not playing Muso. It's like, well, when a high-quality Muso game comes out again, I will play it. The last couple Muso games they've made, they entertain me for a couple days at most. And that's it. It's not my fault the games haven't been very well made lately. I play a wide variety of games. Yes, they're mostly like arcade-oriented or action-oriented, but I don't play just one thing. I would play Muso 24/7 if there were a lot of good games to play, but there aren't. There haven't been for a while. I'm glad that I'm not typecast as much for Muso as I used to be. It used to be the only thing I could get people to click on. I started diversifying my content on here and playing a more wide variety of games. It's a lot better for my sanity. I'm not gonna make a bunch of clickbait for a game I don't like. I'm sure I left some views on the table of Samurai 5, but I just don't like playing that game. I can tolerate it for like 30 minutes to an hour, and I just get really annoyed or bored. And I just want to play something like this instead, which is more engaging to me. I don't know, I just play a lot of genres that get really disappointing in poorly designed games, so I just don't have patience for stuff like Samurai 5. I really don't. I feel like as a content creator, I'm at the point where I don't need to play stuff I don't like. And I always try to be honest about the games. In fact, I always am honest about them. Because I don't get paid to lie. I mean, I generally don't like watching the sponsored streams and stuff where it's very obvious that they don't like the games, or or they don't know how to play, or they didn't even bother to take time to practice. I'm more interested in small guys like me that aren't getting paid to say or do anything, because I know they have a more legitimate opinion. Oh, I try to have that same kind of code. Yeah, I was just talking about how this DLC is so much better than Samurai Warriors. And it's like a fifth of the price. Esports edition, yeah. Samurai Warriors Championship Series would just be... Top 8 would be old Nobunaga with a Ninjato. Everybody would be using that character because no one else is worth using. Nightmare combination of enemies here. You need to go. I hate fighting Max because he's just a wall of armor. I don't like fighting him at all. Buzzaw! 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 I'm going to bed after this, by the way. This is the last game for tonight. Because I have to be up in the morning to be there when my groceries are delivered. I ordered groceries for the month. I can't stay up much longer. Especially with how I am. Oh, no. This is the end of the run right here. Terrible combination of enemies. Got a Dylan and two Mr. Wise. Yep. Oh well. I've kind of learned. I've never really used this character before, so that wasn't bad. Got all but his alternate star unlocked. I want to check those out. He doesn't have OTG. That's disappointing. Not much can be done when you're working with 27-year-old sprite sheets, but some of those star moves leave a lot to be desired. He seems like a pretty good character, though. Alright, well, that's it for tonight. I'm gonna take my meds and go night-night. I'll probably do some more PGR later today. Probably not Samurai Warriors, because that game's just making me pissed off. I'm not really having fun playing it. It might be time to just retire that game. I do get paid today, hopefully, so there might be some Pinnacle of Combat later today. I think I'm gonna buy 2 of those $20 packages and see if I get the legendary Beowulf. I know it's gonna give me more shit for Lady, but damn, I'm gonna try anyway. So it's not really any other games I'm gonna be buying this month, pretty much. The channel money, the ad revenue money is gonna go towards service games, I think. Because I'm really appreciating having those right now, because there's just like not much else to really play at the moment. So, if that's your thing, pretty much my service games right now is just Pinnacle and PGR. I'm not really playing Knights of Valor much anymore. I'm getting really annoyed with that game. I like playing it. I like a lot of how the game mechanics are structured and designed and stuff, but the server's shitty, and their cash events don't last long enough for me to really plan around them. I think I'll still play that game casually. It's probably not going to be on the channel. The only two I'm really playing actively right now is the ones I mentioned. Everything else I'm kind of in a wait and see. New Genesis is just disappointing. Every time I try to play that game, I just get pissed off because it just feels so much worse than old PSO2 in like every way. I was really hoping that would be like the big service game for me, so I'd have something to play like during during times like now where I don't have a lot of like single purchase games to play at the moment. But every time I try to play that game, I just get pissed off and annoyed. It's kind of a lot like Samurai Warriors 5. They keep making bad decisions, and the game is just the foundation of it. It's just not fun to me. I'm probably going to give it another chance later today, and we'll see how things go, but I think it's more likely I'm just going to wait like wait like a year for them to fix the game, but like every time they add something to it, it just gets worse somehow, and that's really demoralizing. So I've been enjoying having PGR and Pinnacle to play. Those are more up my alley anyway. As soon as New Genesis, they announced that game is going open world, I knew I was not going to like it. I still gave it a fair chance, but I don't know, a lot needs to be done. Anyway, that's enough ranting for tonight. Lots of ranting tonight. Let's see. Probably during or after lunch at my neighbor's house. I'll probably do some PGR, maybe some New Genesis, and probably get back to East 9 because that game does not piss me off, and I do need to finish that before Arise, and then we'll see how the backlog goes from there. Thanks for watching.